getting the facts right and alerting you to weather danger. This is KTXS News at 10.
In Crime Watch, an Abilene man was found guilty of multiple child sex crimes this week. Brooks Turnbow was found guilty of sexually assaulting 2 young girls over a period of years in Abilene. The victims told authorities about the assaults. Turnbow will be sentenced in the coming weeks and faces up to life in prison. A Merkel man has been accused of possession of child pornography. Court documents say this man, Garrett Haynes, had at least 100 photos and videos of children. A deputy with the Taylor County Sheriff's Office was alerted to the pornography by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Haynes was taken into custody and charged with possession of child porn. We have an update to a story we told you about Tuesday. 29-year-old Jeremy Morgan of Brady has died as a result of his injuries after a high-speed chase Tuesday morning. The Texas Department of Public Safety says Morgan was driving at a high rate of speed after troopers tried to pull him over for a traffic violation. DPS says Morgan failed to navigate a curve on Highway 83 and rolled his truck several times, coming to rest on the railroad tracks. Morgan was flown to a hospital in Fort Worth, where he later died from his injuries Tuesday night.
I'm about to sign the law that creates the one big beautiful map.
Governor Greg Abbott took to X Friday to share this moment with Texans. His signature on House Bill 4, which could add as many as 5 Republican seats in Washington, D.C.
That ensures fair representation in the United States Congress for Texans.
Texas Democrats fired back at the governor, writing in a statement, quote, "This isn't over. We'll see these clowns in court. We aren't done fighting against these racially discriminatory maps and fully expect the letter of the law to prevail over these sycophantic Republican politicians who think the rules don't apply to them." Austin Democrat State Representative John Busey didn't hide his contempt for the map.
He's signing a redistricting bill that is going to silence Texans' voices, especially black and brown Texans, and take away their access to representation. This is disgraceful, and the people of Texas deserve better.
Republicans have defended the new map, saying it improves Republican political performance without violating the Voting Rights Act. But its opponents are taking legal action. The National Redistricting Foundation already filing in a federal court this week.
This is not fair. This is not democracy. This is a power grab being done by Donald Trump and Greg Abbott. I feel good that we're going to be successful in the courts.
But unless the new map is struck down by a judge, it's the one Texas voters will have next November.
Texas is now more red in the United States Congress.
City Council has proclaimed August 31st as Overdose Awareness Day. I'm Kayla Hamlet reporting in Abilene, and one local recovery center is inviting the community to come out as they light the city purple in honor of lives lost and those still fighting.
We're all excited. It was such a great accomplishment, and we're grateful to the city and to the mayor for adopting this proclamation. And it will open more doors, I believe, in the community because the community will be more aware of what our ongoing problem is.
Abilene Absolute Recovery Solutions is inviting the community to join in honoring the Overdose Awareness Day as a citywide effort to raise awareness surrounding addiction.
This is a special time for us to honor the families and to honor those that we have lost during this time.
At the event, attendees will see a newly installed Narcan vending machine, which is a part of Absolute Recovery Solutions' ongoing efforts to expand access to life-saving resources.
That was sponsored by the University of Texas through Be Well, Texas. We also received our grant funding for buprenorphine treatment for that again as well this year. So we're so excited.
As a part of the event, organizers are planning a special tribute to honor those lost to addiction.
We're going to have a memorial walk down the sideway of photos and of the loved ones that we've lost in remembrance of that.
The event will be held in the parking lot of Abilene Absolute Recovery Solutions this Sunday starting at 5:30 p.m. If you would like more information, you can visit our website at ktxs.com.
I'm Brenna Gibbons. Labor Day is known as the unofficial last day of summer. and many drivers are getting on the highways and byways of Texas. With so many people on the road this weekend, it's important to pay attention to your surroundings. Sergeant Mark Couch with the Department of Public Safety says that they will be increasing enforcement over this weekend. Keeping your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel, and practicing safe driving habits can keep you from becoming a statistic.
Anytime that you have an increase in traffic, right, more people on the roadway at certain times is going to increase the probability of crashes occurring. If you start adding to those things like bad behavior, whether it's speeding, distractions inside of a vehicle, or certainly someone that's intoxicated, it gives you the probability of having a crash, and those crashes can result in fatality accidents and things of that nature.
I'm Copeland Welch at the 43rd annual Chili Super Bowl and Brisket Cook-Off here in Buffalo Gap. We're here to find out what it takes to make the world's largest pot of chili.
So over here, we got our chili peppers. That's for the spicy chili.
Larry Gray is the chili pot master. That means he's in charge of hundreds of gallons of chili.
We start probably about 9 months out, start prepping and planning, trying to get organized sponsors to sponsor the food and the price of all the intake. It can take anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 worth of ingredients to make the chili.
It's not often you see so much food cooking, it takes a shovel to stir it. But that chili plays an important role in helping the Ben Ritchie Boys Ranch feed, clothe, and house the boys.
The Chili Super Bowl throughout the years, I believe they've topped the $2 million mark that they've given to the ranch. So, I mean, I have no idea where we would be without them. I mean, they've been a tremendous blessing through the years.
And for those like Jackie Ward, who have been a part of the Chili Super Bowl for decades, that's who the event is all about.
Taking care of the boys. We've done it for a long, long time, and we do not want to stop, and so.
If you're looking for something to do this Labor Day weekend, Buffalo Gap is just a short drive from Abilene, and they say there's plenty of chili to go around.
Labor Day is right around the corner, and that often means heading out to the lake. But before taking out your inner tubes and jet skis, Texas game wardens have a few reminders.
There's two major boating laws that a lot of people overlook, is the number of life jackets on a boat. They have to be enough for everyone on board, and they have to be wearable. So like you can't have a man my size wear a youth life jacket. And the other thing is jet skis. Jet skis have a special rule. They can't be within 50 feet of any other object, another jet ski, boat, the shore, unless they're under idle speed. And a lot of times they violate that. And that's a safety thing because they go really fast.
The weak cold front brought near normal temperatures back to Abilene today. We'll have your forecast for the weekend coming up.
They're bringing more heat than an Austin sidewalk in summer. They've got more beef than a Texas cookout, with takes so spicy they've been banned in Oklahoma. Mac Brown, Vince Young, and Bob Ballou host a new podcast, The Stampede, powered by Rise Energy Strips.
Don't roll the throttle isn't just a cool saying, it's a warning. Alcohol messes with your timing, your instincts, your judgment. Ride sober or get pulled over.
All right, what do you got? Here's the really interesting thing.
Weeknights on Comet.
What is going on here?
Enter a world.
We both know what's out there.
That exists beneath the surface.
If you're hiding anything.
Of what you think you know.
I don't trust you.
You have access to it.
We tell you only what you need to know.
And what lurks there will shock you.
I'm talking about close encounter mortality.
Terrify you. And most likely,
what?
Abduct you.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
That is so you. That is so Scully.
The X-Files. Weeknights at 9/8 Central on Comet.
AMP Sales and Marketing Solutions, we execute fully integrated campaigns that turns awareness into action, placing your brand exactly where your audience is. From hyper-targeted digital to the impact of streaming and audio, we connect brands to consumers with what they love in real time. Partnering with us means more reach, more precision, more results. Tap, scan, amplify. and let's make something extraordinary happen. AMP Sales and Marketing Solutions. One partner, endless possibilities.
The head coach at Clemson University, Dabo Sweeney, joins us. Between Mark, Dabo, and Urban, we are talking 6 national titles.
Hey, I got one as a player.
7.
Woo-hoo! Let them know, Dabo.
Do you suffer from chronic boredom? Do you experience dull moments or an uncontrollable urge to scroll aimlessly? Then it's time to check out Game Center. Game Center is the best place to exercise your brain. Put an end to fun deficiency with endless game options that will increase joy, sharpen your mind, and turn dull moments into big wins. Why risk everyday boredom when you could be having a blast? Side effects may include excessive smiling, happiness, brain overload, and spontaneous fist pumping. Check out Game Center. Game Center. Fun for your mind anytime, anywhere. No prescription needed.
The word on the street is
Murder.
Murder. And every case has got something to say.
He said, she said.
You trying to get me to admit something?
Killing him.
You're under arrest for murder.
Law and Order Criminal Intent. Weeknights on Charge.
From the Taylor Telecom Weather Center, your Storm Alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Mark Rowlett.
Good evening, everyone. Thunderstorms expected to move across our area tonight. Locally heavy rainfall possible. Then we're looking at a chance of occasional showers and thunderstorms for Saturday and Sunday, especially Saturday morning, and then isolated thunderstorms Sunday. May dry out for Monday, but we're going to keep these below normal high temperatures going at least into the middle part of the upcoming week. A lot of activity down in our southern areas earlier today, but thunderstorms moving out of New Mexico are headed this way for tonight. And you can see we're on the edge of some mild air. Look at these afternoon temperatures, only in the 60s and 70s and 80s. And we were in the 90s, but better than those triple digits we had yesterday. 72 tomorrow morning with some lingering showers in our area. It's 83 at lunchtime, only in the upper 80s for Abilene for Saturday afternoon. Weather forecast model, here come showers and storms. They're knocking on the door at 2 a.m. this morning, and then they move across. They do weaken, but there's a rainy, thundery start to our Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, showers and thunderstorms mainly south of Interstate 20. Then we'll see more activity moving down, and then we'll see showers, I think, in our big country area for Sunday morning. Those kind of fade away, and it looks like it may be dry for Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. And then here we are on Labor Day Monday with fair skies and temperatures only near 90. So for tonight, we're looking at 70 with a good chance of thunderstorms marching across. Again, locally heavy rainfall and gusty winds will be possible. Showers and thunderstorms in the morning, and then some sunshine tomorrow afternoon. We'll look for high temperatures up near 90. Stray showers, isolated thunderstorms for Sunday, likely dry for Labor Day Monday, and enjoy highs only around 90 as we get at least through the middle part of the week, a warm up late in the week. And I have an announcement to make for you today. This is my last day here at KTXS. 16 years ago, I was fortunate enough to be asked to move to Abilene and become the chief meteorologist at KTXS. I've really enjoyed my time here, and I hope I was able to help you. After 43 years in television, it's time to take a break. I wish you all the best, and I thank you sincerely for watching here on KTXS.
They're bringing more heat than an Austin sidewalk in summer. They've got more beef than a Texas cookout, with takes so spicy they've been banned in Oklahoma. Mac Brown, Vince Young, and Bob Ballou host a new podcast, The Stampede, powered by Rise Energy Strips.
The Nest invites you to explore cities across America and the crimes that turned them upside down. Lust, greed, and murder. City Confidential, weeknights on The Nest.
The head coach at Clemson University, Dabo Sweeney, joins us. Between Mark, Dabo, and Urban, we are talking 6 national titles.
Hey, I got one as a player.
7.
Woo-hoo! Let them know, Dabo.
The National News Desk. Locally covered, nationally connected.
We're talking about fires superheating anything in its path.
Delivers breaking news from across America at the Live Desk.
A search and rescue operation here.
The National News Desk tracks the next weather maker.
Crushed and carried downstream.
Choose America's News now, each weeknight from the National News Desk.
Do you suffer from chronic boredom? Do you experience dull moments or an uncontrollable urge to scroll aimlessly? Then it's time to check out Game Center. Game Center is the best place to exercise your brain. Put an end to fun deficiency with endless game options that will increase joy, sharpen your mind, and turn dull moments into big wins. Why risk everyday boredom when you could be having a blast? Side effects may include excessive smiling, happiness brain overload, and spontaneous fist pumping. Check out Game Center. Game Center. Fun for your mind anytime, anywhere. No prescription needed.
AMP Sales and Marketing Solutions, we execute fully integrated campaigns that turns awareness into action, placing your brand exactly where your audience is. From hyper-targeted digital to the impact of streaming and audio, we connect brands to consumers with what they love in real time. Partnering with us means more reach, more precision, more results. Tap, scan, amplify. And let's make something extraordinary happen. AMP Sales and Marketing Solutions. One partner, endless possibilities.
SNL is crashing your weekdays.
What?
With all your favorites. More Peak.
We crazy.
And Weekend Update? Yep, all on weekdays.
I think I'm about to laugh right now.
Saturday Night Live. Weekdays on Roar.
It's the 40th season of First Financial Bank Football Friday Night.
Good evening and welcome to the first Football Friday night of the season and the 40th overall year here on KTXS. I'm Tyler Green and I'll be with you all night to give you highlights and more. And we had a ton of great matchups throughout the big country, so let's get into it. Right here in Abilene, a century-long rivalry continued at Shaw West Stadium with Abilene High and San Angelo Central squaring off. San Angelo would start with the ball, but it was the Abilene defense, which was their kryptonite last season, that comes up with a big stop early to force a punt. And the Eagles would start quick on offense as Ethan Joyner gets the handoff with blockers in front. He picks up a big gain down the sidelines before he's taken out of bounds. However, it was the Abilene offense that would sputter to start 2025 as they fumble it right there, and it's Riley Owens who falls on it for the Bobcat recovery. It's the big man getting the ball early. And one play later, it'd be Xavion Johnson for the Bobcats who would take advantage as he finds some room down the sidelines with blockers in front. He's going to go all the way to the goal line before he's tripped up, but that's okay because one play later, Micah Smith, the quarterback, calls his own number as he takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He walks in for the score here after breaking a tackle. Bobcats go up 7-0 early. But on the ensuing kickoff, though, it's Mahajul Boso, number 19. Not that 19, this year's 19. He's going to field the kick cleanly here. A little bit of a bobble. Keeps it in front, though, and he has some space, but is tripped up. And that's going to be a tackle that saves a score because he had room to run. The Abilene High offense really did struggle early, looking for some momentum. They go for it on fourth down, but they're stopped. And it's another turnover for the Eagles. We'll have the final score of that game on our website, so make sure to check it out. And let's stay in town, but head south as Wiley Bulldogs were taking on the Brownwood Lions. And this game was canceled in 2024 due to some rain, but that wasn't the case this year. Wiley looking to bounce back with a new quarterback with the Lions. Well, they're in year one of a new head coach. So let's get into the highlights. Bulldogs, they get the first possession, and it's the man that we all know, Julius Lane, taking the handoff. Not worrying about that knee at all, taking it 39 yards before being forced out of bounds. Showing some physicality, though, like he always does. A few plays later, Dylan Regala, who walks into the end zone with the two-point conversion. It's going to be 7-0 Wiley. Brownwood trying to answer with that score with this pass to Connor Cornelius. He hangs on despite the big hit there, but that momentum would be stopped a couple plays later with this interception by Brody Martin. Just steps in front of it, gets the nice return. That score is going to be on our website as well. And still ahead on Football Friday night, we'll have some more highlights for you from games from across the big country, so don't go anywhere.
First Financial Bank Football Friday Night is sponsored by Abilene Teachers Federal Credit Union, Capital Farm Credit, Galbraith Law Firm, Kent Elliott Roofing, Key City Collision, Lawrence Hall Abilene, Smith & Son Farm Equipment, Zentex Remodeling Group, and First Financial Bank.
Good on the keeper.
It's the Lawrence Hall Chevrolet kickoff.
They're bringing more heat than an Austin sidewalk in summer. They've got more beef than a Texas cookout, with takes so spicy they've been banned in Oklahoma. Mac Brown, Vince Young, and Bob Ballou host a new podcast, The Stampede, powered by Rise Energy Strips.
It takes one play to win the game, and just one mistake to lose everything. They follow the rules on the field, follow them on the road. Stop means stop. That's the right call.
These truckers take on the unthinkable.
It's a little bit unnerving.
Driving a 2-ton big rig on a road of pure ice.
It's a lot more fun.
Ice Road Truckers. Weeknights on The Nest.
You have a penchant for spooky evidence.
I'm talking about extraterrestrial life alive on this planet.
They simply disappeared without a trace.
It's impossible.
This may involve a deeper conspiracy.
So now we're chasing ghosts?
Who are you gonna call?
Hey, Scully, look at this.
There's nothing you can do.
What can you do? Deny everything.
Won't get away with this. Can't bury the truth.
The X-Files, every weeknight on Comet.
Something's been unleashed here, Scully.
Do you suffer from chronic boredom? Do you experience dull moments or an uncontrollable urge to scroll aimlessly? Then it's time to check out Game Center. Game Center is the best place to exercise your brain. Put an end to fun deficiency with endless game options that will increase joy, sharpen your mind, and turn dull moments into big wins. Why risk everyday boredom when you could be having a blast? Side effects may include excessive smiling, happiness, brain overload, and spontaneous fist pumping. Check out Game Center. Game Center. Fun for your mind anytime, anywhere. No prescription needed.
The National News Desk delivers breaking news from across America at the Live Desk.
Each weeknight from the National News Desk.
AMP Sales and Marketing Solutions, we execute fully integrated campaigns that turns awareness into action, placing your brand exactly where your audience is. From hyper-targeted digital to the impact of streaming and audio, we connect brands to consumers with what they love in real time. Partnering with us means more reach, more precision, more results. Tap, scan, amplify. And let's make something extraordinary happen. AMP Sales and Marketing Solutions. One partner, endless possibilities.
Welcome back. We continue our coverage of the first week of the season with a couple of teams that had some young talent in 2024. Well, they're hoping in 2025 that experience will pay off here. Let's take a look at Clyde versus Cisco. Cisco will get the ball first here. It's Colby McElroy who's going to go for the run. Picks up a nice gain after breaking some tackles. And McElroy, he's going to lose the grip here. Out the bad snap, and Clyde is able to recover it. That tough Bulldog defense showing up early. And then it's the man who impressed last year, Devin Wright, going for the run, picking up some good gain despite some tough tackles. But he's going to hand it off to Harley Griffin there. He's going to get it all the way and go for the touchdown. Clyde scores first in this. They're up 7-0, and it's their ball again. Wright hands it to Miles Wilshire. He breaks a couple of tackles, won't go down easily. Looking like a freight train early on before he's brought down. Then Wright, he's going to fake the handoff and fake the cameraman too as he runs it in for the touchdown to make it 14-0 Clyde. We'll have that score on KTXS.com.
It doesn't get any better than this, folks. Albany versus Stanford under the Friday night lights. Albany went back-to-back just 2 years ago, dominating in the state championships. But then Stanford, they made the game last year. The Bulldogs, they fell short though, but they have a lot of new faces this year. You've got two 2A powers going head to head, and this is a chance for them to make an early statement in 2025. Bulldogs and Lions to kick off the season. To start off, Albany running back Sean King would fumble, recovered by the Bulldogs, and it's their ball. Next possession for Stanford, Mason Mueller is intercepted by Callan Fairchild. 4 combined turnovers in the first half for both teams, and then next possession, it's a jet sweep to Jackson Street. Big pickup for the Lions for the first down, and then here is physical football at its finest, young fella. Bennett Neese putting his head down, getting the first down, and at the half, Albany is up 7-0. And for the final score, you can visit KTXS.com.
And still ahead, we'll show you the play of the week nominees for week 1, so don't go anywhere quite yet.
Thank you for watching the 40th season of First Financial Bank Football Friday Night.
They're bringing more heat than an Austin sidewalk in summer. They've got more beef than a Texas cookout, with takes so spicy they've been banned in Oklahoma. Mac Brown, Vince Young, and Bob Ballou host a new podcast, The Stampede, powered by Rise Energy Strips.
As long as probably forever there's only been one Frosty, because what would we even do? Add a bunch of new swirls and mix-ins like Oreo cookies or Pop-Tarts pieces? That's kind of genius, actually. For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's.
You have a penchant for spooky evidence. I'm talking about extraterrestrial life alive on this planet. They simply disappeared without a trace.
It's impossible.
This may involve a deeper conspiracy.
So now we're chasing ghosts?
Who are you gonna call? Hey, Scully, look at this.
There's nothing you can do.
What can you do? Deny everything.
Won't get away with this. You can't bury the truth.
The X-Files, every weeknight on Comet.
Something's been unleashed here, Scully.
Knife strikes from all sides.
This is a killing room.
No question. This one is special.
Could be a serial killer.
Start with motive, work backwards.
He's talking about dropping a body in a marsh.
Still have too many loose threads.
We got a shoe print.
She lied to us. How you You know who killed you.
We got something. Nobody moves till we get there. Go, go.
There was a second shooter.
What is this? You know what it is.
You're under arrest for murder.
Law and Order: Criminal Intent. Weeknights on Charge.
Justice.
The head coach at Clemson University, Dabo Swinney, joins us. Between Mark, Dabo, and Urban, we are talking 6 national titles.
Hey, I got one as a player.
7.
Woo-hoo! Let them know, Dabo.
The National News Desk, a network of 4,000 local journalists.
The medical community is sounding alarm bells.
Covers America's news now, each weekday morning from the National News Desk.
SNL is crashing your weekdays.
What?
With all your favorites. More Peaked.
We crazy.
And Weekend Update? Yep, all on weekdays.
I think I'm about to laugh right now.
Saturday Night Live. Weekdays on Roar.
Do you suffer from chronic boredom? Then it's time to check out Game Center, the best place to exercise your brain. Put an end to fun deficiency with endless game options that will increase joy, sharpen your mind, and turn dull moments into big wins. Game Center, fun for your mind anytime, anywhere.
Friday Night Lights feeling is back. I'm Caitlin Leggett out here at Holly High School where the Bearcats will be taking on the Roscoe Collegiate Plowboys. It's a matchup similar to last year's where the Bearcats actually took that first matchup, but it's a new era and a new head coach for the Plowboys, who will be looking to find their footing there. And for Holly, they will be trying out a new hand at QB1 after graduating a 4-year starter. They're looking for someone to lead them back to that state title that they had once in 2022. Holly struck first with quick drives up the field to put them in prime position for a quick handoff by the junior quarterback John Dozier to number 10 Bryson Stoffel, just 3 minutes into the game to put Holly up 6. But that kick is no good, which could come back to haunt them because those Plowboys were not going quietly. A few unsuccessful drives up the field with some great defense by Holly. Number 54 Bodie Trojak did not stop the Plowboys. Like I said, new coach, new era. With just under 3 minutes in the first quarter, an interception by number 33 Aiden Brown to carry the ball up the field for a Plowboy touchdown. For the final score, visit our website at KTXS.com.
We're here at Mustang Bowl Stadium where Sweetwater will take on the Idalou Wildcats. Last season, the Mustangs were hit hard by injuries, which hurt them in the postseason as they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. However, this year, they have 14 returning starters, which should help as they have a new sheriff in town with new head coach Brian Hodnett, who will kick off his first game leading the Mustangs tonight. The Wildcats won the toss and deferred. On Sweetwater's first drive, defensive backs Peyton Moyers and A.J. Huddleston combined for a sack on quarterback Caden Ortiz, forcing a punt. That short kick set up Idalou past midfield, but the Mustang defense held strong. Blaine Bohall with the stop on 4th down. Sweetwater answered with the run game, marching down inside the 20 before Mason Blueford capped it off with a touchdown. The 2-point try was no good. Next play, A.J. Huddleston broke loose 50 yards to the house. Then on the conversion, he flipped it back to Camden Luttrick, who somersaulted into the end zone. Idalou takes the lead 8-6. To see the final score, visit our website at KTXS.com.
Now let's take a look at the Play of the Week nominees. First one comes courtesy of Clyde's Harley Griffin, who follows his blocks, breaks a tackle, and outruns the defender for the score for the Bulldogs. Then it's Albany's Callan Fairchild for the Lions with the big pick as he goes up and gets it, surviving the ground, losing his helmet in the process, but he's hyped. And our final nominee is the San Angelo Central defense with the big fumble and recovery that would lead to a score against Abilene High. And you get to vote for which play you think will be best. All you have to do is comment on the video on the K-Texas Sports Facebook page. We'll count them up and show you Play of the Week Sunday night. And thanks for watching Week 1 of Football Friday Night. We hope you join us again this time next week. And don't forget to vote for Play of the Week nominee. Have a great night.
They're bringing more heat than an Austin sidewalk in summer. They've got more beef than a Texas cookout, with takes so spicy they've been banned in Oklahoma. Mac Brown, Vince Young, and Bob Ballou host a new podcast, The Stampede, powered by Rise Energy Strips.